Applejack was the only one who didn't seem the least bit enthusiastic about this. I'm happy for you, Master, but you're gonna be good to her, right? You're not gonna take advantage, are you? You can't, Toy reminded her. Remember our meeting laws. All the same, you'll be careful about this, won't you, Master? Disco frowned as he and the orange Earth Pony locked eyes. He understood more than anyone in the hallway why this was concerning her. He bent to her lip and whispered assertedly, "Don't worry, Applejack. What happened to you won't happen to her." You could tell she was trying to stop her eyes from leaking blood. She wiped the tears away and nodded. Disco smiled and then straightened up, returning to his dreamy state. "I found my mate," he whispered repeatedly as he proceeded down the hall. "I found my mate. I found my mate." "Hey!" Rainbow called impatiently. "What about dinner?" Every point turned to Spike. Applejack tried looking grim. He glanced around at them and sighed as he rolled up his sleeve. "Okay," he grumbled. "Can we do the left arm this time? My right arm's still numb." "Come on, Sugar Cube," Applejack said in a hoarse voice as she gently guided him down the hallway. "Let's get this over with." "Come on, there's no way a part of his blood will be enough to defeat all 5 of us," Rainbow protested. Ray tapped her chin and she made a decision. "You can have my share." She used some magic to get her white headscarf off the coat rack. "Off of my own dinner." They all looked at her in surprise. Rainbow scoffed. "You go hunting?" Ray narrowed her eyes and placed her hoof on her hip. "And why not?" Before Rainbow could answer, Try intervened. "The master doesn't want us to hunt. He doesn't want us to be responsible for it. He wants Spike to end up like you." Reddy knew she... Oh. Do you want Spike to end up like you? Reddy knew she had crossed the line when Try jumped back into the parliament. But it had to be said. The laughter unicorn turned to Spike and Applejack, who was shaking her head up and down. Shaking her head towards the dragon. So Try suddenly nodded and relent. "Hey, if she's hunting, I'm hunting too." "Ooh, ooh," Piggy cried, raising her hoof. Can I come too?" "Just don't feed on any ponies," Applejack said, her eyes particularly focused on Rarity. The white unicorn stared under her gaze. Of course not." "Okay, then let's go then." Mary says she puts the double doors open. "I'm starving." "I'll say something for you," Piggy yelled over her shoulder. As they stepped out, Reddy could feel Applejack's disapproving glare. So what do you think? Remember, actually shut the doors behind them. "North, east, south, east, west." "What about north by east?" Piggy giggled. "North by southeast," Piggy giggled. The Pegasus rolled her eyes. "What do you think, Rarity?" She glanced around. "Rarity?" But the unicorn had disappeared. Piggy shrugged. She probably wants to go it alone. Rainbow scoffed again. "Oh, she's afraid she'll embarrass herself. Seriously though, Rarity, honey, that I'd love to see." The streets of CBU were quiet that evening, now that everyone had gone to bed and the street performers and merchants had packed up for the night. However, there were always a few stragglers. Earth's Daniel was coming home late from a delivery, and the silence of the night was most disconcerting. At one point, he thought he heard movement behind him and turned around only to find nothing. He sounded relieved, but was smelled as surprised when he faced ahead again. A white unicorn mare was sticking out of an alleyway, sticking out her back leg, better long eyelashes. "Looking for a good time?" she asked in a melodic tone, lifting her skirt some more. The Sand looked with wide eyes from her bare leg to her face. She was refilling her headscarf through her elegantly curled purple mane. "Well," he said, falling into the alleyway, "don't mind if I do." The mare kicked a plate as she pressed down against the wall. Hang on. "Wait," he said hesitantly. "How much is it gonna cost?" "Oh, don't worry about that," she said with a seductive smile. "It's something you can't afford." The sign sighed, she slowly moved her hips up to his chest. "You like it when I do this?" "Uh-huh," he nodded in satisfaction. "How about this?" Dang nabbit, if I can't get this right. As she caressed his neck. Oh, yes. Even, she narrowed. This? Her eyes stand. Her eyes. Her lips tighten around his throat. The tiny struggle as he tried to breathe. So that's the way you see mares, eh? The mare grew angrily as her eyes changed from blue to red. Just because we bat our eyes and we say we like you, you think you do anything you like to us, huh? He writhed in her grasp, staring at her face and her eyes began to change. She wasn't so pretty anymore. Her ears were now furrier and pointier. Her eyebrows had become thicker, and when she opened her mouth in a hiss, her fangs glinted in the moonlight. You think your women torso can be played with? When you break us, you think you could just toss us aside? She kneed him in the groin. He would have howled in pain if he wasn't choking to death. Damn then, damn mule, she snarled. Do you like when I do this? She released his throat to make room for her mouth. The tiny scream, she stepped her teeth into him. He wriggled in her hold, trying to break free. Eventually, he stopped struggling and went stiff and silent. His eyes were open in horror, but they would never see the light of day again. Ray tore away and let the scum drop to the ground. She stared down at him as she licked the blood over her lips. How do you like me now?